What's up, MTG Arena fans? I'm Mason Ortiz, and this is my channel, MTG Budget Brew. My goal is to provide fun and interesting decks on a budget. And to make my decks budget, I limit myself by only using a total of 4 rare/mythic cards in a deck, so a playset's worth. Now, as you can see, here we are in a match. Opening hands looking a little rough because we don't have red mana, but nothing. I'm gonna mulligan. No creatures in hand, that's fine. We'll be fine. So, our 4 rares for today's deck. They are Fable of the Mirror Breaker. 2 in a red for an enchantment saga whose first part says, create a 2/2 red Goblin Shaman creature token with, whenever this creature attacks, create a treasure token. Second part says, you may discard up to 2 cards. If you do, draw that many cards. Give me one moment, please. I'm going to drop a Rhythm of the Wild. And the third part says, exile this saga, then return to the battlefield transformed under your control. As Reflection of Kiki Jiki. It's a 2/2 Goblin Shaman that says, pay 1, tap it, create a token that's a copy of another target non-legendary creature you control, except it has haste, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. So, Fable of the Mirror Breaker is a really, really good card that I've never actually gotten to use before because, well, I don't know, I've never used it before. But today we are, and it works incredibly well for what we're doing because Fable of the Mirror Breaker is nuts. It does so many things. It can ramp us by creating treasure tokens. It can be draw, and again, it can make a copy of a non-legendary creature, which is very, very relevant for today's deck because our game plan is to get Paladin of Predation out. 5 and 2 green for 6/7 for Phyrexian Knight with Toxic 6. Paladin of Predation can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. That is our game plan. Our entire game plan, which I'm about to do, as you can see, is to get out Paladin of Predation. Now, why Paladin of Predation specifically? Because of that Toxic 6. Watch this. We just played a Rhythm of the Wild, right? Which means our creature enters with Riot, so we can choose to give it a +1/+1 counter or haste. And again, I just said that Paladin of Predation can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Our opponent cannot block this. They're about to get hit by Predation and take 6 poison counters already. That's nuts. If this touches them one more time, that's game over. And that's our game plan. Our entire game plan is to get Paladin of Predation out and connect twice. Now, to help us do that... Oh. Alright, that's game 1. We're gonna hop into the next game so I can keep telling you more about the deck. But yeah, that's the game plan. And the card that I first paired with Paladin of Predation in my mind was something that gives it double strike, like Temur Battle Rage. 1 in red for an instant that says target creature gains double strike until end of turn. It has Ferocious as well though. Target creature also gains Trample until end of turn if you control a power with 4 or if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, which Paladin of Predation does have. So, yeah, if Paladin's out when we cast Temur Battle Rage, it will always get the Trample, which is pretty sick. Because, again, with the way that Toxic works, we just need 1 point of that Trample damage to connect on the first swing, and they will get all 6 poison counters. So, yeah, that's the game plan. Get Predation out, connect twice. Let's see here. I'm going to Cultivate. We're going to go grab a mountain and a forest, and we'll throw the mountain on the battlefield. Now, to help us with our game plan, as you saw in the first game, we are also running a Rhythm of the Wild. Rhythm of the Wild does some really good things for our deck. For 1, a red and a green, we get an enchantment that says, creature spells you control can't be countered, which is huge, because during my testing, I did have Predation get countered, and I just scooped at that point. Yeah, it was rough. And then it says, non-token creatures you control have Riot. So we can give our creatures haste, which is what we're going to be doing most of the time. The +1/+1 counter doesn't really matter. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I think I'm going to play Jewel Thief. Use Cathartic Pyre to kill this. Yeah, so Rhythm of the Wild is super, super great with Paladin of Predation. We don't have any protection spells for Paladin in our deck. It just didn't make the cut for this version that I am working with. But, yeah, I feel a lot better having Rhythm of the Wild out. All right. Let's see. Looks like we're about to miss a land drop, so I'm going to big score, ditching a big score. Draw 2. We find a Rhythm of the Wild, which is pretty good. We're going to go ahead and cast that. Right. As you can see, though, Paladin of Predation, it's a lot of mana. His dude's a 7-drop. 5 and 2 green. That's a lot of mana. So, we're running a lot of ways to create treasures. On top of Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So, remember, the 2/2 Goblin Shaman that we get, whenever it swings, we get a treasure token. As you just saw me play, we have Jewel Thief. When there's a battlefield, create a treasure token. You just saw me cast Big Score. As an additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card. Draw 2 and create 2 treasure tokens. Lots of treasures. Oh wow, did they really just get rid of our Rhythm of the Wild? That's so rude. I really want to kill the creature for that, but I won't. Yeah, so we have a lot of ways to make treasures to help us get our predation out. And then we also, oh yeah, we even have Prosperous Innkeeper. Again, on ETB, create a treasure token. And we're also running a full set of Cultivate to help us hit our land drops. Let's see. I think that covers pretty much everything in the deck. Aside from Cathartic Pyre, it can deal 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker, or we can discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. So it can be removal or draw. And again, we really want to find our predation, so we have a lot of draw. Again, Pyre can be draw. Fable, the second part, draw. Big Score, a lot of draw. So, let's see. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So, Rusko. I've heard a lot of people talk about Rusko. I don't know what he does. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really care. But I'm going to kill him because, yeah, our opponent has annoyed me by destroying a Rhythm of the Wild. We would have been able to connect right here with, oh, actually, we probably would have connected right there with Paladin of Predation. Hopefully it lives. It probably won't, because our opponent has 4 cards in hand and black mana. So hopefully our second predation will get a chance to live. Let's see. And it really hurts losing that Rhythm of the Wild. Ooh. If this Paladin can survive, with us top decking this Temur Battle Rage, we might be able to win next turn. Oh my god, of course they have more removal. Alright, so this is game number 2. It doesn't look like we're going to win it. But that's a-okay. We already caught a dub in game 1, so you guys have already seen what the deck is trying to do, how it works. Yeah, it's not a very complicated plan. Oh, oh my! The top deck of the century. All right, all we need is for our opponent to not have a removal spell this one turn. Don't have a removal spell. Scarab God can block, but do we think that they sack it? Well, not even sack it, but do we think that they use their Scarab God to block? If they don't block, we win the game. We win the game right here. Dude, our 4th predation? That's number 4, isn't it? Wild. Alright, do they block with a Scarab God? They do. They said, yeah, I'm not playing that game. That's fair. Oh, that would be why. Okay, we play our other predation. But they'll be able to recast the Scarab God here. Did Midnight Clock just trigger? Oh, it did. Okay, they don't have Scarab God in hand. Oh, dude, this is rough. We've been so close. So close to winning this game. Come on. Soul Shatter. Yeah, 4 mana still available. I bet they kill this other predation. And at that point, we just scoop. Yeah, we scoop. That's too bad. It happens. That was a lot of removal, and we were just really 1 counter away from winning. If this had just not gone off 1 turn sooner, then we would have been able to win that match with the Temur Battle Rage. But that's okay. We have 1 win, 1 loss, and I will see you guys in the next match. Alright, here we are in another match. Opening hands looking a little rough. If we don't find another land, we're in a bad spot. I kind of just don't want to keep this. This looks better. And we'll ditch a land. I know I was just saying I was concerned about a 3rd land, but I wanted red. I wanted red source. Now, our opponent is Good Apollo 11. I'm currently trying to click through some of my videos on YouTube because that name is really familiar. I feel like I played against this person not too long ago, and they may have made it into a video. Because I feel like I remember the name because I'm sure I saw it while editing a lot. Let's see here. They play, what do they play? Cutthroat, Centurion. Sack another artifact or creature. Gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. I'll just drop a Jewel Thief. I maybe should have gone with Fable. But I am busy clicking through my previous matches. Or my previous videos. Where would I have gone against? I'm so certain that I've played against this person in the past few days. And speaking of the past few days, yo, I want to thank everyone who is here. Everyone who is watching this video right now, I love you. And thank you for being here. Dude, I was just talking a few days ago about wanting to do a giveaway for 100 subs. And at that time, I was at like 77 subs. We're up to 96 right now. We are up to, I'm not gonna play that. No attacks, end the turn. We're at 96. That's nuts. That's insane. I gained like 20 subs in literally a handful of days. And that's awesome. So I wanna thank everyone who is here right now. Thank you. You don't know how much you matter to me. It's nuts. But man, good Apollo. I'm still trying to find where he's from. This is the last video that I'm gonna click through to try and find this guy. I really want to find where he's from, but I guess it'll have to wait. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the board. He's got a 3/4. That's the only thing that can block Paladin of Predation. Kind of want to get Fable of the Mirror Breaker going. There's a good chance he has removal in his hand. So I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna start with Prosperous Innkeeper. We're gonna Fable. And we're gonna say go. But yeah, it's crazy. We're at 96. We're only 4 subscribers away from me breaking triple digits, which is gonna be super hype. And then we're gonna do the giveaway. And for those who don't know about the giveaway, I will be giving away some free packs when I break 100 subs. Break 100 subs. That's it. Nothing too crazy. It'll be like 5 or 6 packs. I'll go over the details a little more, hopefully in like a day or two when this happens. Let's see. Blocks. Do I care about this 2/2? I really do not. Do I care about 1 toxic counter? I also really just do not. Wait, doesn't this completely ruin us? When this deals combat damage to player, choose 1. You draw a card, lose 1 life, destroy target permanent, remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. No, I'm thinking of the wrong card. I thought this was the card that prevents you from like gaining counters. That is not the correct card. Okay, I'm gonna drop Paladin of Predation here. And we pass. Yeah, but to be part of the giveaway, it's very simple. All you will need to do is be subscribed, and then you will leave a comment telling me what set you want the packs from. That'll be it. And I'll go over, again, in more detail in the video that we do the giveaway. Yeah. But it's going to be very exciting to break triple digits. Like, that's awesome. That's nuts. Oh, man. And I hope you guys aren't burnt out on toxic decks yet. This is, like, the 3rd one in a row that I've made. It's been, what, like 4 days, I think, now, since All Will Be One came out. Let's see. Let's see. He will probably try to pump this. This can't be pumped. I guess I'll just block the 1/1. Yeah, so I hope you guys aren't burnt out on toxic decks yet. I still have maybe 1 more that I want to make, but I'm trying to ease up on it after this. Like the next video or 2 that I put out of budget brews, yeah, they won't be toxic focused because this is already, again, I think this is my 3rd one in a row. Let me double check. Is it? Oh yeah, because I had the one with the Tetsuko that made the mites unblockable, And then I've done Finn, and now I'm doing this one. Okay, so let's see. Can they block Paladin of Predation? They have 2 cards that can. Glissa has First Strike and Death Touch. So that's really, really bad. I just played my land, and that was a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake. I need Glissa to not be here. She is ruining my plans, but not in a way that I was expecting. Okay, we just have to pass here. So what I want to do is I want a big score here. And then find our Cathartic Pyre. If we can find a Cathartic Pyre, we can kill Glissa, and then we don't have to worry about it. And Reflection next turn won't have Summoning Sickness anymore, so we can make a copy of Paladin of Predation, and we can start swinging that. Yeah. Okay. So Glissa is still ruining our plans. Not in the way that I originally thought, because I thought it was a Melira. I thought it was the new Melira. Melira, right? I don't think it's Melina. I think it's Melira. Alright, our turn. Another Fable, doesn't matter. I'm going to big score. We're going to ditch this. Yes, Melira, the Living Cure. If you'd get 1 or more poison counters, instead you get 1 poison counter, and you can't get additional poison counters this turn. That's what I thought this was, and that would have been way worse for us. This still isn't great. I'm going to drop the Prosperous Innkeeper. I maybe could have held the land in hand, just in case we top deck another big score. But we're going to use Reflection Kiki Jiki now. Make a copy of our Paladin. And we're going to swing only the token. Actually, do we swing only the token? No. No, we swing both. Glissa can only block 1. It probably blocks the main one. And then we can just Temur Battle Rage the other one. They have 3 mana, one of which is black. Do they have a removal spell? They didn't have the removal spell. Dude, no way. That's game. That's game, baby. Let's go. Hell yeah, you love to see it. All right, good game 3. Good game 3. All right, here we are in another match, and my hand is having an issue, just like when we mulliganed. Was it last game? Was it just last game that we mulliganed? Is that a double force? Yeah, I still want a red source. See, this is better. What do I dump? Mountain? I'll dump a mountain. Yeah, we're doing surprisingly well with this deck. It took me a decent amount of games to get the deck to where it is right now. I'm gonna pull up my untapped right in a second. 1 second. Revitalize. I'll take my turn. We'll drop Innkeeper. We have no 1-drops. Yeah, this is... It took me a while to try and get here with this deck. So I started with a treasure deck. It went 0-7. I started with treasures as, you know, my way to get out Predation. 0-7 with the deck. Then I was like, let me try Reanimator. Maybe that'll work. It did not. Between all of these, that's what, 11 games, I went 1-10. Was not working. I was struggling to do well with this deck. To just pull it all together and make it work. Something I didn't realize with the first 3 versions of this deck was that I was running 0 rares. I guess I wasn't paying attention to the fact that Paladin of Predation is an uncommon, which I should have realized. So all of those versions, they're running 0 rares. And like I said during the intro when I was going over the deck, Fable of the Mirror Breaker it's the best card in the deck. Speaking of, it's the best card in the deck. It's super, super good. It's nuts. We're going to Cultivate here. We're going to grab 2 lands because I think we missed a land drop last turn. Which is not good. Really don't want to see that with this deck. But yeah, so I was struggling to make this work. So I am really happy now that it is working. This they can pay 2, remove a +1/+1, search for basic land. Man, they're ramping a lot themselves. That's scary. Excuse me. It's scary because I have no idea what they're ramping to. With that land, we can play Predation, so we're going to go for it, I guess. Yeah. We'll be able to give it haste here, which is cool, and they only have a Fertilid, which can't block it. So that's the first hit. Done. I'm a bit worried about trying to get this second hit to connect, though. They revitalize. Okay. They have, what, 8 mana available? And they just eyed Paladin of Predation. Planar cleansing. Okay. Kind of whack, but it's the worst thing ever. Finding the other Paladin might be an issue. Or finding another one. I kind of don't want to play the Rhythm of the Wild. I'm just going to end the turn there. Planar cleansing. What is your game plan? I want to know what their win con is. They could be like an approach of the second Sun deck or something. But yeah, let me see. Oh, what? You're a Torment of Hailfire. Are you serious? Oh my god. That's so rude. Decline, decline, decline. Fuck, I think that was the 4th one. What can I discard? I'll discard you. I think I can decline the rest and still be alive. Alive at 6. Now I wish I had the Rhythm out. If they have second Torment of Hailfire, we lose. If they don't, Rhythm lives. Fuck. Okay, that wasn't a Torment of Hailfire. Fuck! We missed the land drop. We need a goddamn land so badly. We're in a big score. Get rid of Fable. Oh my god, this is one more turn for them to find removal. Oh my god. I was gonna say, we still missed the land drop, which is super annoying, but we have the 2 treasures, so it's fine. Oh man, this is rough. If they find the second Torment of Hailfire, we're super screwed. Come on. And that's what? 2 Rhythms of the Wild gone already? Fable's also gone. They have 2 cards in hand. I think I gotta go for it. I think I just go for the Paladin. And I hope that they don't have another board wipe or a removal spell. 2 cards in hand. Now 3. We know 1 is not a removal spell. Dude, you're lying to me. Oh my god. I hate this person. I don't know who they are. I absolutely despise them as a human being. Alright, Prosperous Innkeeper, Jewel Thief. This is to try and gain me a little bit of life, while at the same time giving me more permanence that I can sack to a Torment of Hailfire. Oh man, this is rough. Planar, dude, again? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Alright, we're about to lose our treasure anyway, so I'm not gonna use anything. This is why I did not use Cathartic Pyre yet. I was gonna use it just to make use out of our treasures, but we're gonna ditch these 2 forests. There's a Temur Battle Rage, which would have been really good a long time ago. But now we're essentially top decking versus his top decks. Oh my god, a fucking land. That's not what we wanted to see. This is a rough game. This is intense. Oh god. Prosperous Innkeeper, go. Dude. Oh my god, this is so rough. Crap. What was I talking about before? Oh, I was gonna show you. You have a Kazandu Nectarpot in your deck. I guess the landfall makes sense. I like it because Kazandu Nectarpot is a good amount of survivability. Dude, you're fucking lying to me. Why? Why are you giving me lands right now? Alright, we're gonna step away from the game for a second. Like I was trying to say earlier, our win rate's pretty good right now. I'm 8-4, that's a 67% win rate. And that has felt really good, despite what's going on with this game. It's felt really good to see the deck performing this well, again, after struggling with all those previous versions. They were just not it. No attacks, end the turn. Okay, now they have 1 card in hand, just chilling. That scares me. That card scares me a lot. Dude, that's like the... Oh my god, it's like the 4th land we've drawn. We need to stop drawing land. I need more draw or another predation. Torment of Hellfire for 15. That's game. Alright, we lose. Alright, here we are in another game. We're going to shake off that last loss. Didn't even happen. Torment of Hellfire. I don't even know the card. Never seen it before in my life. Even if I did run a Twinferno Torment of Hellfire deck. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're fine. We're fine again. We shake it off. We're chilling. No need to tilt. We're fine. We're going to Prosperous Innkeeper here. Opening hand, decent. I could use a little more draw. Didn't really need double Rhythm of the Wild in hand. But who knows? Maybe the first one gets destroyed. So we are going against someone with green. What would I rather set up? Rhythm of the Wild, honestly. Now, Rhythm of the Wild plus Fable of the Mirror Breaker is pretty nuts. In one of the games that I played while testing, right? I had Rhythm of the Wild out. I got Fable of the Mirror Breaker out. And then right before... No, not right before. The turn that this flipped into Reflection of Kiki Jiki, I was able to play a Paladin of Predation. Because this entered the battlefield while Rhythm of the Wild was out. This got right. The Reflection got right. So I was able to give this haste to then make a copy of Predation, which also got haste, and swing with both. And it was nuts. It was a really, really cool turn. We're just going to play Fable here. And no attacks, and the turn. Yeah, it was really good. Cookie. As you can see, my green screen being pulled away. That's my dog Cookie. Hey, come here, girl. Come on. You want to say hello to everyone? Come here, you lazy bum. She hasn't been doing anything all day. All day she's just been laying on my balcony, soaking in the sun. It's finally warm again. Or, I'll say warm again, but it's finally a little bit warm, and I think in the next 2 days we're expecting snow. Hydroid races. Man, for 8? God damn. I haven't seen that card in a while. Hi, Cookie. Hi, silly girl. No face kisses. No face kisses. Hi. Can I help you? Can I help? Man, we are really struggling to find our land drops here. So I'm going to ditch Rhythm of the Wild and this Prosperous Innkeeper. And we're going to draw 2 more cards. Find a land drop. I'm going to big score. We're going to ditch this Jewel Thief. And draw 2 more cards. Next. I could swing this to get another treasure. So I'm going to. I'm trying to think about whether or not we can win. We might be able to win next turn with the exact scenario that I was talking about. About getting reflections down with haste, right? We'll be able to play one of our paladins next turn. It will also gain haste. And they're going to swing their Hydroid here, which... So it won't be able to block us. The Forest, does this stay here? Yes. The Forest is going to be the only blocker that they have next turn. Unless I kill it now. Do they try to protect their land? Nope, they have 1 mana available to them. They didn't swing with Hydroid Krasis, which is concerning. That's very concerning, actually. Why would you not swing with Hydroid? Paladin's not big enough. Okay, we're still gonna go with the plan. Because he can only block 1 of these. And if he blocks the original, which he should, we do have a second copy in hand that we can swing with next turn and do this same thing. So yeah, he blocks the original. Copy's going to connect. Cookie's going to walk through my green screen again. And the opponent's going to be up to 6 poison counters. Good job, Cookie. Silly girl, come here. Why don't you lay down? Oof. This is close, Cookie. It's a little bit dodgy, a little bit sketchy here. And you're messing up lights over here. Messing up the green screen. Come over here. Lay down. She doesn't know the command lay down. I just tell it to her. Our opponent's tapping for a lot of mana. I think they have another Hydroid. Maybe. This can still tap for more. Finale Devastation. X equals 10. If X is 10 or more, creatures you control get plus 10 plus 10 and you haste until end of turn. And we lose. Oh, dude. That's rough. That feels bad. Our opponents won that game by not swinging their Hydroid Krasis at us that one turn. If they had just swung it, which I really expected them to do, they would have had nothing to block our second Predation, and that would have been game. I'm not even mad about this loss. I'm not. But we need to catch another dub already. So hopefully in the next game, we will. Alright, here we are in another game. Taking 2 losses in a row. Let's see if we can change that right here. Opening hand. Not bad. We have a little bit of draw with Pyre, which is going to help a lot, I think. Oh, I can hear Cookie. Hey, Cookie, you want to come here? Where are you? You don't gotta go under. Hey, you want to come up here? You want to come sit with me? Alright, give me 1 sec. There you go, big girl. There you go, fatty. Okay, let's start with turn 1 for us. We're going against mono white life gain. Depending on how fast their start is, this might be rough, but in theory, I think this should be a good matchup, right? Because we don't care how much life they gain. We're trying to win through Toxic. Oh. Needle Verge Pathway. Was not expecting to see that. I think I want to kill the Speaker of the Heavens. Yeah. Yeah, the Soul Warden doesn't concern me as much, because again, we don't care about how much life they gain. But this making 7 or is making 4/4 Flying Angels. That's a bit scary. Hollowed Priest. That's also a really big threat. Okay. So let's see. I think I just cultivate here. We try to ramp. Next turn we try to big score. Turn after that we try to get down Predation, and hopefully we're still alive by then, and we can swing with Temur Battle Rage. Show your face this way. Hey. There you go. Maybe I'll see the screen. You silly girl. Who's my silly girl? You. Why are you looking up? Dogs can't look up. Everyone knows that. You silly girl. You can't look up. We're going to big score. Ditch this forest. They held up all their mana, which is suspicious. Well, they only had 2 cards in hand. Maybe they don't have any more gas, which would be very good for us. Alright, we end the turn. Oh. It looked like their priority was, holding. All will be won. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Okay, I see you. Alright, Cookie. You gotta get off. You're sliding. You're slipping off that cliff. Get down. Go on. Go. Go, go, go. Good girl. Oh my god, I forgot you were gonna shed all over me. Jesus, girl. Okay, our turn. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull this off. They have only 1 card in hand. Let's really hope that it's just it's not an answer for our Predation. Now, Hollowed Priest might get big enough this turn that it is big enough to contest Predation. Ooh, we take a damage. Ooh, I need this to not get any bigger. I think we just lost. No, not dead yet. They don't swing. Swing Predation. If they block with their big Hollowed Priest. Oh my god. I think if they blocked with their big Hollowed Priest, we couldn't win. But they block with a small one, so that's game. That's game with the Temur Battle Rage. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And boom. Got him. Hell yeah. We didn't take 3 L's in a row. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. Here we are in another game, and this is going to be our last. Oh, my God. Why? Why? For what reason? Our opponent's running 195 cards, if my math is correct. Bro. Why? What God's green earth makes you think that you need that many cards? I don't understand it. And it pains me to see it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Anyway, though, this is going to be our last game. And let's see, after this, we'll do final thoughts. And then I've got some work to do. I need to edit all of this together, and then I'm going to play on my second account. Today will be, I think, day number 6 of my free-to-play climb to Mythic. And it's going pretty well so far. And oh my god, they got rid of our Fable. That feels bad. Yeah, if you haven't checked that out yet, it's going pretty well. It's going to be very exciting when we do hit Mythic. And today, I think there's a chance that we hit Diamond today, actually. So that'll be pretty dope. Let's see here. I think I need to big score. We'll ditch a Jewel Thief because we don't need to. Find a land. That's good. Can swing here. We'll see if they want a double block. We'll get our treasure token. They do double block. Okay. It's cool with me. Legion's landing. They need to attack with 3 or more creatures to transform it. So that's good. Now they have no creatures. What is this? Path of Bravery. Enchantment, as long as your life total is greater than or equal to your starting life total, creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever one or more creatures you control attack, you gain life equal to the number of attacking creatures. They are above their starting life total. Huh. What do we think the chances are that they have an answer for Predation right now? I think it's pretty good. Do we risk it? Do I look for a Rhythm of the Wild instead? I kind of want to look for a Rhythm of the Wild. That didn't work out too well. Maybe I should have gone for it. They just have so many cards in hand. Actually, I forgot that they're running a super weird deck, right? By weird, I mean probably not good. Where they just have probably every white and green card in their collection just in this deck. I'm going to bank on them not having removal for Paladin. They don't have removal. They just missed their land drop. That's cool. And not surprising considering the deck that they're running. There goes a Daxos. That's not removal. They have 1 mana. Daxos can block. Will it, though? Actually, it doesn't matter. Daxos only has 5 toughness. Like us giving Paladin double strike, on that first hit, 1 point of damage is still going to connect. Which means that they're going to get all the 6 poison counters from the first swing. Which means that this should still be game. They have 1 mana available. They don't even bother blocking. That's game. That's game, baby. Let's go. Hell yeah. People, don't be like this person. For the love of God, please. Don't do this. They have more cards in their library than two commander decks combined. That's nuts. And they miss a land drop. Why? Because it's not as consistent. Even if you got the ratio right, you don't need to run this many cards. You don't. If your deck cannot function as a 60 card deck, you've built it wrong. That's it. That is it. But now, let's hop into final thoughts. All right, here we are in final thoughts. This is our deck list again. I liked it. I had fun with it, and I was surprised that I was able to get Paladin of Predation to work like this, because it's a tough card to build around. I'm not gonna lie. I struggled with it. It's just such a large mana investment that could die like that to a 2-drop removal spell, and it's rough. But I think the list that we came together is really the best way to use Paladin of Predation. The hasty token copy that we can get from Reflection of Kiki Jiki, and the haste that we can get from Rhythm of the Wild is pretty nuts. And not having to worry about counter spells is also really nice with Rhythm of the Wild. And overall, I'm taking a look at our stats right now. Still did pretty well. Still did pretty well overall. 59% win rate. This is a small sample pool, right? Only 17 matches. But that's a winning win rate on a deck that's, honestly, it's kind of janky. just a bit. But I enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys did too. So I don't think I have a lot more to say about this deck. Yeah, I could probably use a little bit of tweaking, but I liked it, and I think you guys should give it a shot if you enjoy Toxic right now. Because I haven't seen a lot of people use Paladin of Predation. I haven't. Again, it's just really expensive. But treasures, man. Treasures go so hard. They are one of my favorite things that have been added to Magic. The possibilities that they open up, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Treasures are crazy. They're super good. But that's going to wrap it up. That's all I have for today's video. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one.